His older brother opens the door with a smile on his face and a butcher knife dripping blood in his hand. At the same time, 4 bright orange Quest windows burst into the air around him. One says his best friend is hiding something. One says his missing father is hiding something. One says his little sister is hiding something. And the last one points straight at the man in front of him. The brother who is smiling like this is normal. The brother who wants him to come inside. He finally escapes the cage that kept him trapped his whole life, only to step into a home that feels even more dangerous. Just a little earlier, he sits in a classroom under a burning sunset, staring out at the city in shock. His chest rises fast. His fingers shake. He can barely believe it. He actually made it out. For someone who has spent his whole life locked away from the world, even the sky feels unreal. The light, the heat, the noise outside the window, all of it hits him at once. Then a boy leans over and throws an arm across his shoulder like they have done this 1,000 times. It is Li Qingping, Ji Wenyu's best friend. He casually invites him over later, smiling like nothing in the world is wrong. But before he can answer, a sharp pain rips through his head. A cold system alert flashes in front of his eyes and starts loading background memories for player character 1, Ji Wenyu. The pain is so violent that he almost folds on the spot. Memory after memory crashes into him, and for a second it feels like his brain is being torn open from the inside. Li Qingping notices right away. He asks if he is all right. Another alert appears. Character memory load complete. He forces himself to breathe, forces a calm face, and tells Li Qingping he only has a headache from sleeping too long. Then he says he has something to do and leaves before anyone can stop him. Li Qingping calls after him, confused. It is summer vacation. There is no rush. But he is already gone. He runs out of the classroom, down the hall, and toward open air like a man chasing life itself. His bag slips from his hand and crashes to the ground, but he does not care. He reaches the rooftop and stops at the edge, staring out over the city. The wind hits his face. The heat of the evening sun presses against his skin. He stands there breathing hard, almost laughing, almost crying. This is real. The air is real. The temperature is real. This is not a dream. He really did it. But something feels off. He did not just escape. He reached Li Jing by using his own terrifying power. The power is called butterfly effect, and even he does not fully understand what he has done. Did he take over another person's life, or did he force the world to create one for him? The memories in his head feel real. The friendships feel real. The history feels real. That is what makes it so scary. A tiny shift can change everything. And this power does not just change one moment. It can twist an entire world around him. If the people who kept him locked away ever find out what he can really do, they would never let his true body step outside that lab again. And that is when everything changes again. He looks at his hand and reaches deeper into the memories that were just forced into his mind. Ji Wenyu has an ability too. Dark purple energy slithers out like living ribbons. In an instant, black restraint strips explode around his arm. They move like whips, like webs, like hungry shadows with a mind of their own. His eyes flash red. His body reacts before his mind can catch up, and he launches himself into the open air. For a heartbeat, he drops. Then the black strips catch. They slam into buildings, wrap around ledges, and pull him through the city like a human bullet. He swings past rooftops, past traffic, past people on the street who stop and point up in confusion. One man swears something just flew over their heads. Another stares up and says it looks like a UFO. He can only grin through the rush. Even with all the danger packed into this body, the feeling is incredible. The power is wild, smooth, and brutal at the same time. It is like Spider-Man mixed with Venom, only darker, faster, and far more unstable. Soon after, a familiar place appears below him. and his smile fades into silence. Lijing Orphanage. He freezes for a second, just from seeing it. From the attic windows of that orphanage, his true body used to stare out at this same city night after night, imagining what freedom might feel like. He used to watch the lights, the rooftops, and the endless streets, wondering what kind of people lived out there. But he never once stepped outside. Not even once. Now he is finally here, breathing the city air, but he is doing it with someone else's face. That thought stays with him as he follows Ji Wenyu's memories to another address. Lijing Guillemai Residential Complex. This is not his home. This is Ji Wenyu's home. And that word home feels strange in his head. He has never had one. He has no real memory of sitting at a dinner table, no memory of being welcomed back, no memory of living like a normal son in a normal family. But Ji Wenyu does. The family looks simple on the surface. A father, a mother, an older brother, a younger sister, and Ji Wenyu in the middle of it all. The memories keep feeding him pieces of the past as he walks. 5 years ago, Ji Wenyu's mother, Su Ying, dies after being caught up in an incident tied to Rainbow Wing, an elite Esper group linked to the United Nations. The family never recovers from it. Appeal after appeal leads nowhere. Ji Wenyu's father sinks deeper and deeper into despair, until he starts disappearing for longer and longer stretches. 2 years pass without him coming home. That leaves only 2 people in the apartment now, the older brother Ji Chie and the younger sister Su Zimai. He reaches the front door, ready to step into this borrowed life, and then he notices a strange glowing symbol floating near the handle. It looks like a gear made of orange light. He stares at it, confused, then presses it with one finger. The moment he touches it, a bright panel opens in front of him. Stats panel. Quest panel. Unclaimed quests. Exclusive character growth system. Skill tree system expanding. He blinks at the floating screen, stunned. He has barely gotten used to the body, barely gotten used to the city, and now a full system interface is opening in front of his face like this is some kind of game. He wonders if it is just a settings panel. He wonders if touching the wrong thing is about to trigger something worse. But before he can test anything else, the door handle turns on its own. The door swings open. His older brother stands there in the warm light, tall, relaxed, and smiling like he has been expecting this moment. He casually asks why his little brother is just standing there. At the exact same time, the quest windows begin to update one after another, and each one lands like a punch. Main Quest 1 tells him to discover what Li Qingping is hiding. Main Quest 2 tells him to discover what his father is hiding. Main Quest 3 tells him to discover what his younger sister is hiding. He is still trying to process that when the last window rises in front of his face. Main Quest 4 tells him to discover what his older brother, Ji Chie, is really hiding. And then he sees it. Behind Ji Chie's back, partly covered by the door, there is a butcher knife in his hand. Fresh blood stains the blade. The smile never leaves his brother's face. He gently tells him to hurry up and come inside. In that moment, the city outside stops feeling like freedom. The new body stops feeling like a miracle. Even the system stops feeling like help. Because the first thing waiting for him at home is not safety. It is a smiling man with a bloodied knife, a house full of secrets, and a quest window that is already warning him that every single person in this family is hiding something.